The Ministry of Housing, along with Central Housing and Planning Authority on Friday, took to Region 5 at the Shieldstown Cricket Ground, which saw scores of persons arriving in the hopes of receiving their house lots and land titles. Subject Minister Colin Crowell was on the ground and told Nightly News that the government is aggressively pursuing their housing programs and policies. Crowell stated that the next step for this initiative is to follow up on projects initiated in their regions.
Region 6, we'll have a follow-up for Region 6. We did have an exercise that caters for the 75-76 area, so we'll have a follow-up for Region 6. And then there are other activities to be done. So for example, Region 7, there's a follow-up on our initial engagement where there's a presidential commitment for us to be able to construct houses there.
According to Crowell, the government is addressing the issue of irregular settlements, lamenting that persons are being encouraged to do the wrong thing. He, however, noted that the disadvantage of such action is that squatters will not have access to roads, utility services, or other formalized key infrastructural works.
We are addressing some issues too, for example, success. Similarly, we have to address success as well as Mocha. Those are two areas we're trying to address in terms of where we have irregular settlement. So in summary, it's a lot we're doing. It's not just about land allocation.
Among the many services provided by the Central Housing and Planning Authority to hundreds of Guyanese at the event were land allocation, inquiry, financing, and surveying. Many applicants showed up with cash in hand in preparation to make a down payment of $50,000 or more, along with the outlined requirements. Harish Prasad was ecstatic at receiving a house lot after applying since 2013.
Happy for receiving my house lot after so long I put in for a house lot.
How long?
Since 2003 I put in, but what happened, I moved from the address that I had used to apply for the house lot, so it put me off track.
A few applicants explained that they applied for house lots several years ago, but due to relocation and or misplacement of important documents, they missed their opportunity but are still hopeful that something can be done. Also present at the event were a number of financial leading institutions that were on board with the government's housing initiative to ensure Guyanese become a homeowner.
So our goal here is to really give information to help persons understand what is the application process for a loan, help them to understand how they can qualify, give them information on the documentation that they need.
The Central Housing and Planning Authority says it is well on its way to meeting its target of providing 20,000 house lots before year end. Already in excess of 18,000 persons have received house lot allocations. This is Renata Burnette reporting for HGP Nightly News.